Hello and welcome to this short introduction to how you can use your tablet. First of all, I'm going to show you the contents of the two boxes you receive and then show you how you can charge it. Now, you'll be getting two boxes. This is the first one, which contains the casing for the tablet. It's a protective casing. And the second box is the one that actually contains the tablet. So this is the second box you get. So first of all, you need to open the box. You can just position it upright and lift gently. After that, you'll see on the side a cardboard that comes out, protrudes. Is actually there to help you lift the tablet out, just like this. So you take it out. It has a wrapping, so you gently take off the wrapping like this and you pull it out. Now in the box you would see a cable, USB cable for charging your tablet, and then a plug that has a USB port which you would use for charging the tablet. So you take them both out. In addition, you see there's one leaflet which is the quick start, and it contains basic instructions on how you can charge the tablet and things that you can do with it. There's a second warranty card which you're supposed to fill in and keep safely, because you need this when you present your tablet at the repair shop in the event that you have any difficulty with the tablet. This is your only way of showing that you are the legitimate owner of the tablet. So you need to keep it safe. Okay. So the first thing you do with your tablet is to charge it. But before we do that, let's get the case out. So the case also has a plastic wrap. You gently take it out. Gently take it out of the box. There's another layer of wrap. So this is what the casing looks like. Now we're going to put the tablet in the case, and when you're doing that, you need to take note of the orientation. The tablet has a camera and it has control buttons on the right hand side. If you look at the case, it also has space for the buttons and then space for the camera. So you align the tablet to those holes like this, and then you press gently on the sides. When you press gently on the sides, it will lock in, and that's how you put your tablet in your case. So after doing that, we will charge the tablet for the first time. So you take out the USB cable. You can use this cable to charge your tablet from a computer or a laptop, or you can connect it to the adapter and plug it straight to the wall. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to plug it into the electrical socket here. If you look on the side, you will see a slot for USB. So you plug this in like this, and it now becomes a complete charging system. You plug it in to your electrical mains, and you see at the bottom of your tablet there is a mini USB port which you use to charge your tablet. So you plug this end into the mini USB port. Okay. If you do that successfully, you would see that the tablet will start charging and it will display percentage charged for you. Depending on the level of charge that's remaining on your tablet as of the time you receive it, the initial charge would be between 3 to 4 hours. You will need to check. When the percentage gets to 100, that means it's fully charged and you can start using your tablet. So now your tablet has been fully charged, and the next thing to do is to insert your Vodafone SIM card, the one that was given to you earlier on. So first thing to do is to take the tablet out of the casing. So you just pull it on the side and it will come out easily, just like this. So I now have the case and I have the tablet. Now if you look on the side of the tablet, you will see there are 2 slots. One slot is for a micro SD card and the other slot is for your SIM card. For the meantime, we'll concentrate on the SIM card slot. For this, you would be needing something pointed, so I'm going to use the cover of my pen. You just need something to be able to push your SIM card into the slot. So you pry open the cover of the SIM slot. You take your Vodafone SIM card, and this is very important. You see on the cover of the slot there's a drawing that shows you how to properly place or push the SIM card in. The easiest way to do it is just take note of it like this. The part that has been grooved goes in and the metallic part faces down. So that way it means that my SIM card goes in this way. So you push it in, you take your pointed edge and gently push it in till it locks into place. It's a bit trickish. When you do that, it locks into place, it doesn't come out anymore. So that means I've safely put in my SIM card. Then you cover the port again. So now my tablet has my SIM card in it. Then you can put your tablet on the side. The tablet will start coming on and you can place it back into the case. So now you have your tablet ready to be used. Okay, so in the next session I'm going to take you through how you can read your course books on a tablet. We'll look at the application that you use to do that. We'll see how to choose the particular book out of the whole lot that you have. We'll then see how to navigate through a particular book. We'll look at how you can bookmark a page so that you return to it later on. We can also look up the meaning of a word that you come across while you're reading. And finally, we'll look at how you can let the tablet read for you. After that, we'll see how you can change your APN from the UW APN to the Vodafone APN so that you can use the general internet. So, let's start. Now, the app you're going to use to read your books is called Fbreader, and on my tablet it is here. So you just tap on it and it will open. What it does is it will open the book that you were reading before you closed it. So in this case, I was reading this book and this is where I was in the book. If you want to read a different book, you need to go to the shelf which is here. You tap it and you have various options to sort your books. So here I will sort it by title. By doing that, you see the various books that I have on my shelf. So this is actually my shelf. I'm going to open a book called titled Mathematical Methodology, which is here. So you just tap on the particular book that you want to read. This is the cover page for the book. At the top you see read, so I tap on read because I want to read the book, and then it opens the book for me. To move through the book, that's to navigate through the book, you can go forward by swiping your finger from right to left, so this way, so it takes me to the next page. I do it again, it takes me to the next page. If I want to go to the previous page, I do the reverse, which means I swipe from left to right. So this way, it takes me to the previous page. I do it again, it takes me to the previous page. So that is basically how you move from one page to the other in your book. If you are reading and you are, say, on this page, which is section 1, teaching philosophy, and you find something interesting on this page that you want to come and refer to later on, we do what we call bookmarking. So you bookmark it. The bookmark icon is here, so you tap it and you click on new bookmark. So it will create a new bookmark to the page that you were on. So you go back to your book and you continue your reading. Now, I am now on a different page and I wish to go back to the page that I bookmarked. I go back to the bookmark icon. I'll see the bookmark that you see all the bookmarks that you have. In this case, I only have one. So I tap on it and it takes me back to that page. You remember we were on section 1, teaching philosophy, so we're back there. So that is a very nice feature that you can use to bookmark book pages that you find very interesting. You can do this also for pages that you find questions that you want to answer during tutorials. Another interesting thing that you can do is you can look up the meaning of words. So to do that, you select the particular word. You just keep your finger on the word and it will be selected. So in this case, the word teaching is selected. If that's not what you intended to select, you can move this index and then move the other one. So in this case, I'm trying to look up the word philosophy. It's now on philosophy, and I tap on this. It will look up the word for me, and here I have the meaning of the word philosophy. So this is another nice feature you can use in the app. If you're reading and you come across a word that you don't know the meaning, you can just select it and then look it up. So this is how you go back to your book. Another interesting thing you can do is if you're cooking or you're in a taxi or you're doing anything that will not permit you to read, what you can do is you can let the tablet read for you. So that is a feature we call text to speech. If you look on the top right hand side, you see some 3 vertical dots. You tap on it, and at the bottom you see speak plus. If you press it, it will start reading the book
Section
for you.
1, Teaching Philosophy. The section takes a look at the concept of teaching philosophy, its importance, components of a teaching philosophy, sample teaching philosophies, and how to write a teaching philosophy.
So
These include
that's an example. You can pause the reading, you can move forward, you can stop, and you can come back and play it later on. So these are some of the interesting things you can do with your ebook reader. The next thing I'm going to teach you is how to change from the UW APN to the Vodafone APN. With the UW APN, as has already been explained to you, you cannot go onto the internet if you do not have, you cannot go directly onto the internet. If you want to go onto the internet, you need to switch over to the Vodafone APN. The process is as follows. You need to go to settings. The easiest way is you click on the bottom right hand side where you have your clock, and this will come up. under the time, you see this icon which takes you to the settings. So you click on it, it takes you to the settings. Under wireless and networks, you see more, so you tap on more. Under that, you see mobile networks, so you click on mobile networks. Then you see access point names. You need to make sure that data enabled is checked, which means that you want to use the data and not Wi-Fi. Then you tap on the access point names. By default, you see these three APNs. UWISS, which is the APN that takes you to the UW services free of charge, whether you have credit on your SIM card or not. And then the VF Internet, which is the Vodafone Internet. So you want to use Internet, you tap on the second one, which allows you to now use the Internet. But keep in mind, to use the Internet, you need to have credit on your SIM card. So basically that is it. If you finish using and you want to go to the UW Learning Management System free of charge without paying, then you need to move to the UWISS APN. You go through the same process. Make sure it's on more. Go to mobile networks. Make sure the data enabled is checked. Click on access point name, and then you click on the right hand side of UEWISS, which means that is the APN you want to use. Okay, so that is basically how you interchange between the UW access point and then the Vodafone Internet access point. Now, the little leaflets which you'll be getting will give you the URLs for the various services that you get when you're using the UWISS, and those would be available free of charge. You will need a browser, so in my case I have my browser here, and I'm just going to do this quickly. You don't need to put the URLs in your head, but if you can, that's fine. The UW Learning Management System is at moodle.uew.edu.gh. Go. And depending on the speed of your connection at where you are, this could come up very fast or it could take a while. So this is the interface. As a student, you would need to log in. So at the top right hand side, you click on login, and to log in you would need your username would be your index number and then your password. This information will be given to you later on. So this is for the learning management platform. You can go to the university library to look at books that are available. To do that, you go to library. library.uew.edu.gh. So this gives you the university's Winneba, that's online public catalog, public access catalog. So here you can do search for books or authors that you want. I'm not going to take our time to do that, but the feature is available for you to use. The other place you can go to is the Student Information Portal, which is sip.uew.edu.gh. So that is where, as a student, you will go and get your financial status, you get information about your grades and so on. And this is it. So this is the interface, and here again your username will be your index number, and your password is an individual thing which will be given to you. In addition, you can go to the university's website for information and news. So that is www.uew.edu.gh, and that takes you to the university's website, which you would be accessing in order to get information and news about the university. So this is the website, and you can navigate through the various pages. I hope this has been useful, and thank you very much for watching.